Are you prepared, YouTube, for the loudness? You want to hear what a Gladiator car sounds like? You know, this car is like a 1.6 engine, which means like it takes me about a minute to get to 60 miles an hour. But I'm fuel efficient around the cities. But literally, the sound system, guys, we're gonna show you what it's like. Brace yourself, YouTube.
This is Vanish, and today I have a video for you guys interviewing one of the best WoW mages.
Oh, hey guys.
Can you tell us more about yourself?
Sure. Hey guys, it's Sam here, aka WoWice. Gladiator, WoWice to you people. And I'm here with my awesome friend Vanish to do the interview. I'm 20 years old. I live in San Diego, California. Best city, state ever. I play World of Warcraft casually. And,
casually. You're right.
I play every day. Casually every day. And
every night casually.
Every night I stream and I PvP. I like PvP.
So tell us more about your WoW history. Like, how long have you been playing, and also who introduced the game to you?
Okay, so I started playing World of Warcraft like around when I was, I would say 12, like 8th grade when it just came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're not even a teenager back then.
No, I wasn't. And it was in middle school, and my friends all started playing it because they had older brothers and they used to play like Diablo 2.
Oh.
And because of that, then they all decided to play World of Warcraft, so they introduced it to me and I started playing.
Through all those years, how many characters have you leveled to max level?
Oh my gosh.
And how many mages do you have? Because it's very important for us to know that.
They almost 100 tunes to max level.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I've had multiple accounts. Okay. I've leveled a bunch of characters. I have 20 85s and 12 of them are mages.
And 2 of them are legendary. Out of all the people that I know, you're the one who has the most of like one class. Because I would just, you know, like maybe 2 or 3 or like 5 even, but 12, that's ridiculous.
Actually, yeah, I know a lot of really famous, you know, high competitive arena players, and they have, you know, a lot because they want to play everywhere. They have like 3 to 5, but no one I know has more than me, to be honest. Yeah, 12 is a lot.
It's a dozen.
Yeah, it's a dozen. It's like the little, you know, eggs of mages.
Since you mainly PvP, can you tell us what your proudest moment that you remember, or something like notable?
Proudest moments is facing like the top-rated players. It's always fun to like face people that like play like MLG or at Blizzcon, or also like the first time I ever got Gladiator was awesome. Those are like my favorite moments.
What do you like the most about your mage and the least about your mage? Like, what are their strengths and weaknesses? Strengths and weaknesses are my favorite parts about them. And I like how they're like all instant damage, like everything happens in a burst. And I like also, you can play a little bit of like a jock class. It's a mixture because you can play fire and you can play like kind of like a warlock similar. And I think their weaknesses are they're really easy to like get killed. They die really fast. They're squishy. It feels after the defensives, it's like,
yeah, they do have a lot of defense and they have a lot of mobility, but like every class's burst can almost one-shot a mage. It seems like. In Cataclysm at least.
As a WoW player, what do you think is your strength and also weakness?
Probably my strength is gonna be my target calling. I'm really good at seeing opportunities. Probably my weaknesses is, wow, I'm amazing. I don't have any weaknesses. No, my weaknesses are probably have to do with just my lack of practice. If you guys practice, you could do this, but I don't have a multi-button mouse, so you can do arena target 1 through 5. You can like have it, like a button that instantly does a spell to a certain player, and it means you have faster reactions. And I don't play on a mouse like that, so I'm a little bit slower. So my weakness is that I don't use that kind of system. I use a very awkward system of movement and playstyle, so that's gonna put me down.
Just like limitations.
Yeah, it's gonna limit me on speed. Like I could become a lot better if I practice that, but I'm pretty good without it right now, so I'm just cruising by.
What other games do you play?
I play a lot of other games. I play StarCraft 2, League of Legends,
I played Diablo 3 for a little bit. Other than that, I also play Battlefield 3, and I get free games from other people that just want me to play, and I just play computer games. That's about it.
Would you ever quit WoW, you think?
I don't know. Not for a while, even though a lot of people think it's like dying.
I know, I hate when people say that. It's like, just play the game. If you like it, just play it. If you don't like it, stop playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's looking really good, especially in Mr. Pandaria. So like, there's no reason I see in the near like foreseeable future that I'd quit for like any reason.
And speaking of Mr. Pandaria, are you looking forward to something specific that's going to be implemented then?
I don't play too much in the beta just because like when I play games, I like to discover them. I'm not so much like the person that like practices and then like all of a sudden like, you know, right off the start of the season like I'm amazing. So I learn like the hard way. I like to do that. But the thing I'm looking forward to in this is like the talent, how it's kind of balanced, and everything's going to be a little bit like, it's not going to be all cookie cutter as they say, so like everyone has their own, you know, you have to pick your strengths and your weaknesses, and you're not going to really know what your opponent's going to be like with, you know, it can change very easily, so that seems really cool to me. I think it's going to be a really balanced system, hopefully, if they try. Yeah,
because like with the new talent system, they're going for, it's really about your playstyle. Who do you think is someone you look up to in the WoW community online?
There's a lot of PvPers that I look up to. Probably like the biggest inspiration was, there was a mage who taught me a lot. His name was Freeze, also known as Artosis. He was like a multi-rank 1 mage. He was like one of the best mages of his time. He played to like 3,100, 3,100, like he played really high, and we were really good friends, and he taught me a lot, and I literally went from like hanging out with him to being able to play competitively, and he told me like not even just like, you know, about tips about the game, but just like pretty much like how to enjoy it. Like it's not a big deal. He's like saying like, you know, don't be such a try hard, like don't like take it so seriously, like don't get upset over the game. Like I used to like really like, it was like my life.
Before?
I used to rage, but like now, like I kind of like, I'm always happy and I'm always play calm and stuff, but I mean it was pretty much thanks to him to like just say like enjoy the game. Like once you enjoy it so much, you'll become the best. That's how you like become the best.
Shout out to you. And I think the fun part with playing the game is definitely something that does wonders, because if you're not enjoying the game, then it kind of, you know, it's a drag to play and you'll get burnt out easily. It's important to have fun with your teammates and not just like be all about
I mean, I recommend for people to play with people that you get along with. It's not so much about the comp, how well you do, like
I agree, totally
how amazing it is. Like if you, I've done it. Like I've done comps that just don't make sense, and that they're actually like,
but it's the people.
Yeah, it's the people you play with, and literally with enough practice, even with the people that you play with, like we can play to like really high levels of like arena or RBGs, and we did that back. And
it's like that synergy of personalities and stuff.
It's awesome.
We're gonna ask Sam about his favorites. What is your favorite raid or dungeon?
I love Blackwing Lair and also AQ40. Like I love vanilla raids. Yeah, like I miss those all old, really hardcore raids. Molten Core was probably like the most epic, but like once you started getting up there, like it was really competitive to try to like the race progression used to take months to kill like a single boss of wiping for like 8 hours a day. Those were fun days.
What's your favorite mount?
I know it just sounds like everyone loves that mount, but like Spectral Tiger is still like, I think it's super cool, but I mean I don't have one. No, I don't have one. But I guess the most common used mount I use is Celestial Seed, and a lot of people see me using it all the time because like I have it on all my tunes, and they're just like, man, that mount's like really like looks so sad, but I mean that's
Do you really use it?
Yeah, all the time.
What's your favorite pet?
Let's see, I love my Grunty, the Murloc Marine from Blizzcon. I think that would, like, when Mr. Pandaria come out, like if I think of Pokemon duels, I think that's like the strongest thing in the world, the Marine. A Murloc with a gun. So yeah, that's probably, I would say.
Who's your favorite PvPer? Yourself?
Yeah, I would have to say myself. A big shout out to myself, and I love WoWice. Awesome guy.
You think he's cute?
Oh, definitely. Cute's Mage US right there.
Yeah.
Definitely. I enjoy people that like are like, you know, honest, loyal. They take the game for fun. They play competitively. I would say like probably like Vanguard's off the top of my head, because like his attitude is like, you know, I want to be one of the best. You know, I've claimed really high ratings. I'm unique. You know, I like that kind of thing. But you know, I look more deeply into it because there's also different factors of like who I've played with, like in teammates and stuff. But other streamers and players, I'd say Vanguards. Let's see, YouTuber. I mean, I used to watch the Theme back in the day when he was like really funny. I remember he used to have like there's this one clip of his friend who was wearing like a leather vest and like he's like naked underneath and he has like a leather hat and he's wearing like short shorts, which is like an ideal like Sam moment right there. So like I thought it was really funny.
Alright, what is your favorite arena map?
My favorite arena
and least
map?
favorite arena map?
Depends on who you're facing, what comp, because every map can be in favor for you depending on what you're facing. So even though like say I don't like this one map, it might be in favor for you. So they have to be like, you know, a comparison of like what you're facing and stuff. Because
so that's a really good perspective.
Yeah, because if you're playing with a team that has like, you know, some kind of knockoff, you know, you might not like that kind of map, but then all of a sudden, hey,
I hate Blade's Edge.
Exactly.
I really don't like that.
If you
I used to fall all the time. Like, you know, jumping across the thing. I used to fall, like,
miss the rope.
Yeah.
To the eye. Happens all the time with the best of us. But yeah, like if you play with someone that has a knockoff, then like it's benefits for you.
Yeah. So being the Gladiator mage that you are, very experienced, do you have any advices for people that are just starting out in PvP, or like if they want to get better?
What I did, which helped a lot, first off, you have to have like the dedication. Like if you want to get better, you're gonna have to say to yourself, like you have to do it. Like you can't just be like, oh, it's too hard after 2 days, like you give up and stuff. So first you gotta make the time, you gotta tell yourself you're gonna do it, and just like everything else in life, literally you can apply this to life. This is free advice, you guys, I'm not charging for this. But you have to actually put in the effort. Like you have to do actual research, you have to actually understand, like you have to understand mechanics, you need to know how other classes play. You need to watch other people play, you need to watch other videos, you gotta ask questions, you gotta go, like, there's so many different things, like, it just doesn't happen. Like, you have to practice at it, you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes by finding the answer, by asking other people and stuff, and, you know, just practice, 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 and you'll get better. And, I mean, now with Twitch and everything, with all these YouTubes, and, like, back then, it wasn't big at all. There's no one, you'd see an amazing, amazing PvP video once, like, every 6 months to a year, and that's it. And it doesn't teach you how to PvP. It's just like awesome clips of them destroying people. So, I mean,
like
now,
actual watching like gameplay of other good people.
Exactly, that helps a lot.
Like even in the PvE world, like watching people do progression. You know, like before we didn't have that. Actually, like Twitch, I thought it was just for PvP, and then you know I discovered that they actually do raids and stuff too. So like other people who haven't been in that like progression fight, when they get there they actually know more.
Yeah, that's what happened with raiding. I remember back in the day you would talk to like the guild that killed the boss before you, and you say, hey, how many healers do you run in this boss fight? Like what do your tanks do, what do your DPS do? It's the same thing, except like it's now like more of a global community, so now people can interact more with the internet. So like now people can stream and you can see what's going on, or you can watch a YouTube video of like how to raid and stuff. So like it helps a lot. So just that's what you need to do. You need to like watch other people.
Yeah, and you guys have to remember that information is free and it's out there in the internet. You know, you just have to put the effort on actually doing the research, doing your homework. You know, and anybody can get better. It's just the effort that you put in, the time as well. Alright, so that concludes our interview, and thank you again, Sam, for being here,
no problem.
hanging out. Yeah, he's pretty fun to talk to you.
Awesome.
And also I invite you guys to watch his stream on twitch.tv/WoWice500. If you guys have any questions for him, write them down in the comment section below him. And also actually just ask him on his Twitch, and maybe in the future we'll have a second interview. Maybe. Yeah, follow-up interview. It'll be fun. So thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
WoWice.
So, one time I was watching your stream and you're playing the WoWice song. So can you like tell us more about that?
Oh man, I totally didn't. I forgot about that. I didn't think you were gonna ask that.
Because you said like WoW Nice. So I was like, yeah, like that song.
Yeah, there's actually a WoWice song. It's actually really funny, and
it's pretty awesome. Like, man, I want a theme song for myself.
I know, right? Like I was thinking of intros, like everything. Like I can. You know, sometimes I'll even play it in my car. And
It's
just,
so catchy. That's like feeding your ego. Like
It
listen
is.
to your own song.
It is, but it's good. It's catchy.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so what's your favorite energy drink?
I have so much monster stuff like at my house.
Do you have like a specific flavor?
Just the original, the green one.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color? I have 2 favorite colors.
Okay.
So not World of Warcraft related, but
It's not.
I got pink, black, and green. Oh, the Afro picture? That's so funny.
How old were you in that picture?
I was 14. It was my first day of high school. Literally my first day. Like my dad's like, yo, let me get a picture of you. But I have that face that's just like that.
It's like,
and then
leave me
I took it
alone.
anyways. Yeah.